So, let's talk about the internet. It's become this vast, sprawling universe of information. Every single day we pour more data into it. Social media posts, company websites, public records, news articles, forum discussions, you name it. It's like a digital ocean, and most of us just skim the surface using our favorite apps and search engines. We see what algorithms want us to see. But underneath that surface lies an incredible depth of information, publicly available and waiting to be found. It's not hidden in a secret vault. It's scattered, disorganized, and often overlooked. The real trick isn't just knowing it's out there, it's knowing how to find it and connect the dots. Imagine trying to find a single grain of sand on a massive beach. Impossible manually. That's where tools powered by automation and AI come in. They act like super-powered metal detectors for data, sifting through noise to find what you're looking for, revealing connections and patterns that would take humans weeks or months to piece together. This skill is called open source intelligence, OSINT. It's not hacking, it's using what's already public. Professionals in cybersecurity, journalism, law enforcement use these techniques to protect systems, investigate stories, and keep people safe. For everyday people, manage your digital footprint. See what information about you is public. Clean up old, forgotten accounts. Ultimately, understanding OSINT makes you a smarter, safer digital citizen. In an age where data is currency, knowing what information is public and how it can be found is a critical skill. It helps you appreciate the importance of strong privacy settings and makes you think twice about what you share online. This knowledge is not about invading others' privacy, it's about understanding the landscape of public information to protect yourself and use the internet more responsibly. The tools we're about to explore will give you a first-hand look at this world, but remember to always use them for learning and protection, never for harm. So, let's get started and unlock the power of public data. We'll dive into 10 free OSINT tools. We'll explain what each does, how it works simply, and how to use them responsibly. Think of this as your guided tour into the deeper layers of public internet information. First up is a tool called Maltego. Think of it as a mind mapping tool for the digital world, but on an entirely different level. It's a visual link analysis tool. Its main job is to take a single piece of information, like a name, an email address, a company, or a website, and show you how it connects to other pieces of information online. Instead of giving you a long, boring list of text, Maltego draws it out in an interactive graph. This visual approach makes it easy to spot relationships and patterns you would miss in raw data. Using Maltego is like hiring a team of researchers to build a visual web of connections. You start with a target, a domain name like example.com or a person's social media handle. Maltego uses what it calls transforms to scour hundreds of public sources. It pulls data from DNS records, social media, public databases, and other open repositories. The software organizes this into a chart, showing, for example, how a website links to specific IP addresses, other domains, and email addresses found on its pages. Practical example: imagine a cybersecurity analyst investigating a suspicious website. They plug the domain into Maltego. The tool might discover the site's IP address, find other websites on that same IP, uncover email addresses and registration records, and find social profiles tied to those emails. One piece of data becomes a full network, revealing who might be behind the site and what other properties they control. This is powerful for threat analysis. The best part, Maltego offers a free community edition anyone can download. It's foundational in OSINT for a reason. It turns messy data into clean visual maps for beginners and experts alike. If Maltego is your visual map, then Spiderfoot is your tireless automated army of data collectors. This tool automates tedious reconnaissance. It takes a target and gathers as much information as possible from over 200 public sources without you lifting a finger. Give it something to investigate, like a domain name, an IP address, a username, or an email address. Spiderfoot crawls the web and data sources, finding every related scrap of information. It's a force multiplier for investigations. The process is simple. Enter your target into the Spiderfoot interface. Choose modules to run each module queries a specific data source, press go. Spiderfoot begins its automated hunt. Associated email addresses, names of people, social media profiles, other digital breadcrumbs, IP addresses, subdomains, leaked passwords from data breaches, phone numbers, physical addresses if publicly listed. It does the work of a human clicking through hundreds of sites but in minutes instead of days. Example: a small business owner wants to see their digital footprint. Enter your company's domain into Spiderfoot. It scans the web and may reveal things you didn't know were public. old employee email addresses floating online, forgotten test subdomains still active, mentions of your company on obscure forums. That info shows what an attacker could find, letting you clean up your presence and improve security. Spiderfoot has a free, open-source version you can run locally, accessible to cybersecurity students and hobbyists and to professional investigators. It handles heavy data collection, freeing you to analyze results and draw conclusions. Let Spiderfoot build the data foundation. It's a game changer for deep, efficient digital investigations. Now let's talk about Shodan. It's often called the search engine for hackers, but it's really the search engine for the Internet of Things, or IoT. Unlike Google, which indexes websites, Shodan indexes devices connected to the Internet. Webcams, servers, home routers, traffic lights, industrial control systems, power plants. It constantly scans the Internet and catalogs any device that responds. This provides an unprecedented view into the hardware backbone of the Internet, revealing just how many devices are online and, more importantly, how many are unsecured. The reason Shodan can feel a bit scary is that it highlights a massive cybersecurity problem: poor default security. Many of these connected devices are exposed online simply because they are still using default factory passwords like admin, or they are running outdated software with known vulnerabilities. Shodan allows you to search for these devices by type, location, software version, or manufacturer. For example, a security researcher could search for all webcams in a specific city, or all servers running a particular vulnerable version of software. They use this information to identify weaknesses and notify owners before malicious actors can exploit them. Shodan provides a limited number of free searches with an account. They are powerful reminders of how much information is often leaked unintentionally. A free account gives you plenty of searches to get started. It's a powerful tool for anyone interested in understanding the digital world around them. Shodan reveals just how much of our world is online and unprotected. Moving from devices to data, we have the Harvester. This is a classic, lightweight OSINT tool that does one thing incredibly well. It gathers emails, names, and subdomains associated with a specific domain. It's a command line tool, but it's very straightforward to use. You simply feed it a target domain like company.com, and it scours public sources like Google, Bing, and other databases to find any email addresses and subdomains it can link to that domain. In seconds, it can produce a list that might include employee emails and hidden subdomains used for development or internal services. That's where a tool like Sherlock comes in. Sherlock is a simple yet brilliant command line tool that specializes in finding social media accounts. You give it a username. It will rapidly check hundreds of social media sites, forums, and other online platforms. Within moments, it returns a list of direct links to every profile it finds. Instagram, Twitter, niche, gaming sites, creative portfolios. For individuals, it's a fantastic tool for a digital cleanup. Enter your old usernames, find forgotten accounts you created years ago, delete them to protect your privacy. On the other side, we have Google dorking. It's a technique, not a separate tool, turning Google into a powerful intelligence engine. Use advanced search operators, file type site inurl to narrow searches and uncover sensitive documents, login pages, exposed files. Example query, file type Excel's in-text password reveals public Excel spreadsheets containing password. Cyber pros use dorks to find vulnerabilities exposed. Configuration files open directories. There are databases listing thousands of Google dorks. It's completely free, just a browser and query knowledge. Mastering Google dorking unlocks a world of hidden data. In our hyper-connected world, conversations happen in real time across dozens of social media platforms. Keeping track of it all can be overwhelming, which is where Social Searcher comes in. Think of it as a real-time search engine specifically for social media. It allows you to monitor mentions of any keyword brand person across a wide array of networks instantly. You can see who is talking, what they are saying when they said it, and even get a sense of their influence. This makes it an incredibly useful tool for everything from brand reputation management to security intelligence. The free version offers a great deal of functionality, and you can even set up email alerts to be notified of new mentions. While Social Searcher monitors public conversations, another tool, Have I Been PDU'd, or HIBP, monitors your digital security. This is one of the most important and straightforward security tools available to the public. Its purpose is simple. It tells you if your email address or username has been compromised in a known data breach. You simply visit the website, enter your email, and it cross-references it against a massive database of hundreds of data breaches. It will then show you every breach your account has appeared in and what type of data was stolen. Passwords, names, phone numbers. This tool is an essential wake-up call for personal security. If you find your email in a breach, it's a clear signal that you need to change your passwords immediately. When investigations need to go deeper than a simple Google search, researchers turn to tools like Intelligence X. This is a powerful search engine that goes beyond the live web, archiving historical versions of websites and indexing data from sources that most people never see. Leaked databases, documents from platforms like WikiLeaks, and data from the dark web. You can search by email address, domain, IP address, phone number, cryptocurrency, wallet address. Its unique strength lies in its ability to show you the actual leaked data, not just a notification that a breach occurred. That's where the OSINT framework comes in. This isn't a tool that performs searches itself, rather it's a master directory or an interactive mind map of OSINT resources. It organizes hundreds of different tools and techniques into logical categories. The OSINT framework is the perfect starting point for both beginners and seasoned professionals. We've just walked through 10 powerful OSINT tools that can uncover a staggering amount of publicly available information. However, this power comes with a profound and non-negotiable responsibility. Every tool must be used legally, ethically, with a strong moral compass. The knowledge is intended for defense, not offense. Secure your own digital footprint. Help protect the organizations you work for. Stay curious. Keep learning. Above all, act responsibly. That is the true path to mastering the power of open source intelligence.